Love movies? You're in the right place. From blockbusters to thrillers and heartwarming dramas, we bring you the best movie picks, reviews, and recommendations. Order doesn't reflect ranking. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a must-watch film. Let's dive in. Number 1. Trapped in a luxury SUV with no way out, small-time thief Eddie's worst night turns into a terrifying psychological battle in Locked, 2025. From the moment he breaks into what seems like an easy target, Eddie finds himself caught in a high-tech trap set by William, a terminally ill doctor played by Anthony Hopkins who uses the vehicle as a personal instrument of justice. As hours turn into days, Eddie must confront not only his captor's moral games, but his own choices, survival instincts, and identity. Set almost entirely within the claustrophobic confines of a single vehicle, Locked delivers intense suspense, gripping performances, and a chilling exploration of vigilante ethics. With Bill Skarsgård portraying Eddie's descent into desperation and Hopkins unleashing a cold, calculated fury, this remake of the Argentinian thriller 4 turns a simple crime into a nerve-wracking fight for redemption. Locked is a tense, character-driven thriller where escape isn't just physical, it's personal. Number 2. In Black Bag 2025, director Steven Soderbergh plunges viewers into a sleek, high-stakes world of espionage, betrayal, and psychological warfare. Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett star as George and Catherine Woodhouse, elite British intelligence agents and husband and wife, whose seemingly perfect partnership begins to unravel when a top-secret software leak puts their loyalty to the test. As George investigates the breach, suspicions turn inward, and the line between personal and professional rapidly disintegrates. With razor-sharp dialogue, globe-trotting intrigue, and tension that escalates with every twist, Black Bag is more than just a spy thriller. It's a gripping study of trust under fire. Soderbergh's signature direction and the magnetic chemistry between Fassbender and Blanchett deliver a stylish, cerebral thriller that keeps audiences guessing until the final frame. It's a masterclass in suspense where every glance is loaded and no one is ever fully out of danger. Number 3. Last Breath 2025 is a heart-pounding survival thriller based on a true story of extreme endurance. Directed by Alex Parkinson, the film follows Chris Lemon's Finn Cole, a saturation diver trapped 300 feet underwater after a catastrophic equipment failure leaves him with only 5 minutes of breathable gas. As the clock ticks, his rescue team, led by Simu Liu, Woody Harrelson, and Cliff Curtis, fights to bring him back to safety. With each passing second, mechanical failures and the treacherous ocean depths heighten the tension, testing the limits of human endurance. The film features stunning underwater cinematography, immersing the audience in the harsh, claustrophobic world of deep-sea diving. Last Breath goes beyond just a survival story. It's a powerful exploration of courage, teamwork, and the unrelenting will to survive. As the stakes grow higher, Lemon's fight for survival becomes a testament to human resilience against impossible odds. This gripping thriller will keep you on the edge of your seat until the final moment. Number 4. In Novocaine 2025, Nate Kane, a mild-mannered bank assistant manager with a rare condition that makes him unable to feel pain, is thrust into a chaotic, high-stakes situation when his co-worker and romantic interest, Sherry, is taken hostage during a brutal bank robbery. What should be an ordinary day turns into a life-or-death struggle as Nate embarks on a reckless rescue mission. His unique condition becomes both a blessing and a curse, as it allows him to endure situations that would cripple anyone else. As he navigates the dark underworld of crime, Nate faces dangerous criminals and unpredictable twists, all while his inability to feel pain puts him in situations no normal person could survive. This action-packed thriller combines slick sequences with a dose of dark humor, as Nate must outsmart his adversaries and survive the most intense ordeal of his life. Novocaine is a gripping and unpredictable ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Number 5. The Card Counter delivers a mesmerizing character study disguised as a gambling film, following William Tell, Oscar Isaac, a former military interrogator turned professional card player. Haunted by his participation in torture during the Iraq War, Tell has crafted a meticulously controlled existence, moving between anonymous hotel rooms and casino floors, where his mathematical precision and emotional detachment make him a formidable poker player. His carefully maintained isolation fractures when he encounters Cirque Ty Sheridan, the troubled son of a fellow soldier who committed suicide after facing similar trauma. Seeing a chance at redemption, Tell takes Cirque under his wing, hoping to prevent the young man from seeking destructive vengeance against the military contractor Willem Dafoe, who escaped accountability for authorizing torture. Writer-director Paul Schrader continues his exploration of moral guilt and potential salvation through Tell's relationship with Lalinda, Tiffany Haddish, a gambling financier whose warmth offers a glimpse of human connection beyond his self-imposed purgatory. Schrader's restrained visual style, dominated by sterile casinos and anonymous hotel rooms, occasionally ruptures with disorienting flashbacks to Abu Ghraib, filmed in distorted wide angle that viscerally conveys Tell's psychological torment. Isaac delivers a performance of remarkable restraint, building Tell through precise gestures and micro-expressions that hint at the roiling emotions beneath his composed exterior. More meditation than thriller, The Card Counter examines America's unresolved moral debts while asking whether redemption is possible when the systems that create atrocity remain unchallenged. Number 6. Conclave delivers a masterfully crafted theological thriller that transforms the secretive papal election process into riveting cinema. When the progressive pope dies unexpectedly, Cardinal Lawrence Ralph Fiennes is appointed to oversee the conclave, the ancient ritual where cardinals gather behind locked doors to select a new pontiff. Though not a contender himself, Lawrence's role as facilitator thrusts him into a web of Vatican power struggles that challenge both his faith and integrity. As voting rounds progress and political factions emerge, Lawrence uncovers a devastating secret that could upend the Catholic Church. Director Edward Berger creates palpable tension within the Vatican's ornate chambers, where whispered conversations carry the weight of 2,000 years of tradition. The film's confined setting becomes increasingly claustrophobic as Lawrence navigates competing interests between conservative traditionalists and reform-minded progressives, each believing they represent God's will. Fiennes delivers a nuanced performance as a man of principle facing impossible choices, conveying complex theological and moral dilemmas through subtle shifts in expression. The stellar supporting cast, including Stanley Tucci and John Lithgow as rival cardinal contenders, creates a compelling ensemble study of faith, ambition, and human fallibility. With its meticulous attention to Catholic Writ's sumptuous production design capturing Vatican grandeur and Bernard Herrmann-inspired score, Conclave transcends its thriller framework to examine profound questions about institutional power, divine purpose, and the balance between tradition and necessary change in contemporary religious institutions. Number 7. Babygirl delivers a provocative psychological drama that masterfully explores power dynamics, desire, and self-discovery in modern relationships. The film follows Romy, Nicole Kidman, a high-powered corporate executive who seemingly has it all: career success, wealthy husband, and perfect Manhattan life. When a charismatic young intern, Harris Dickinson, joins her company, their unexpected connection ignites a dangerous affair that rapidly evolves into a complex power play. Director Helena Rhine crafts a sophisticated exploration of female desire that subverts expectations at every turn. What begins as a seemingly conventional narrative about workplace temptation transforms into something far more nuanced, as Romy discovers unexpected aspects of her sexuality and psychological needs. Through their increasingly boundary-pushing encounters, the film examines how dominance and submission can transcend gender and status. Kidman delivers a fearless performance that ranks among her career best, portraying Romy's journey from controlled corporate precision to emotional vulnerability with remarkable subtlety. The film's frank depiction of sexuality, presented without exploitation, serves its deeper examination of how power infiltrates every aspect of modern relationships. With its sleek cinematography capturing both the sterile corporate environments and intimate moments with equal precision, Babygirl creates visual tension that mirrors its protagonist's internal conflict. The film provides no easy moral judgments, instead offering a thought-provoking examination of desire, agency, and the complex interplay between professional power and personal submission that challenges audiences to examine their own preconceptions about gender dynamics and sexuality. Number 8. Longlegs delivers a genuinely unsettling horror experience that revitalizes the serial killer genre through atmosphere rather than explicit gore. Set in the Pacific Northwest during the late 1990s, the film follows FBI agent Lee Harker, Micah Monroe, a brilliant but troubled analyst assigned to a cold case involving ritualistic family murders spanning decades. As Harker discovers occult symbols at crime scenes and connections to her own troubled childhood, the investigation leads to a mysterious figure known only as Longlegs, Nicolas Cage. The killer's methodology defies conventional profiling. He seemingly enters homes without forced entry, convinces parents to murder their children through inexplicable means, and leaves behind cryptic numerical codes and unsettling porcelain dolls. Director Osgood Perkins creates an atmosphere of creeping dread through patient cinematography, where the camera lingers uncomfortably in darkened spaces, suggesting malevolent presence in everyday settings. The film's washed-out visual palette and period-authentic technology create a sense of isolation that mirrors Harker's increasingly fragile psychological state. Cage delivers one of his most restrained and disturbing performances, appearing on screen for less than 15 minutes, yet creating an indelible villain through uncanny physicality and genuinely disturbing vocal work. Monroe counters with a nuanced portrayal of trauma and determination as Harker confronts both supernatural horrors and institutional sexism within the Bureau. Longlegs distinguishes itself by exploring how evil infiltrates the spaces we consider safest, family homes, while suggesting that some malevolent forces defy rational explanation. Its ambiguous conclusion offers no easy resolution, instead lingering in viewers' minds long after the credits roll. Number 9. Parasite delivers a masterful genre-defying experience that begins as dark comedy before seamlessly transforming into something far more complex and devastating. Director Bong Joon-ho crafts a razor-sharp social satire following the impoverished Kim family who ingeniously infiltrate the household of the wealthy Park family by posing as unrelated, highly qualified individuals. The brilliance of the film lies in its meticulously constructed narrative, where the Kims' elaborate scheme unfolds with both humor and tension in the film's first half. Living in a semi-basement apartment plagued by street-level views and fumigation, the family's economic desperation is palpable without ever feeling exploitative. When opportunity presents itself through a tutoring position with the Parks, the Kims execute their infiltration with impressive resourcefulness. As the story progresses, Bong subverts expectations by revealing the existence of deeper hidden spaces, both physical and metaphorical, that transform the film into a powerful examination of class warfare. The Park's modernist mansion becomes a character itself, with its architectural layers reflecting the social stratification of Korean society. The stunning cinematography contrasts the geometric perfection of wealth against the chaotic, cramped quarters of poverty. The ensemble cast delivers flawless performances throughout, particularly Song Kang-ho as the Kim patriarch, whose expressions subtly reveal the psychological toll of subservience. The film's tonal shifts from comedy to thriller to tragedy feel organic rather than jarring, culminating in a climax of operatic intensity that forces viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about inequality and its consequences. Parasite earned its historic Best Picture Oscar by offering entertainment that doesn't sacrifice intellectual depth, creating a universal story about class disparity that resonates across cultural boundaries. Number 10. Eden 2024 is a tense and captivating survival thriller set against the breathtaking yet harsh backdrop of the Galapagos archipelago. In 1929, Dr. Friedrich Ritter, Jude Law, and his partner Dora Strauch, Vanessa Kirby, seek a life free from societal constraints by relocating to the remote Floriana Island. Their utopian dream quickly begins to unravel as they encounter other settlers, including the wealthy and mysterious Eloise Bosque de Wagner-Wehrhorn, Ana de Armas, who arrives with plans to build a luxurious hotel, adding complexity and further strife to their isolated existence. As the island's secluded beauty becomes increasingly threatening, the settlers' efforts to carve out a life of self-sufficiency lead to conflict, betrayal, and survival-driven decisions. With the arrival of new settlers, including a rival group, the once harmonious colony fractures under the weight of ambition, greed, and fear. The brutal isolation and extreme conditions push these characters to the brink, testing their morality, sanity, and ability to coexist in the unforgiving wilderness. The film explores themes of human nature, idealism, and the consequences of living in an environment where every choice is a matter of life and death. The tension rises not only from the external dangers of the island, but from the psychological toll that isolation and constant pressure place on the settlers. As tensions escalate and mistrust takes hold, the settlers are forced to confront the fragility of their dreams and the dark side of human ambition. Director Ron Howard masterfully weaves together historical fact with emotional depth, showcasing a star-studded cast that brings this intense survival story to life. The stunning cinematography captures the island's contrasting beauty and danger, immersing viewers in a story of survival, morality, and the collapse of idealism. Eden is not just a tale of escape, but a compelling meditation on the limits of human resilience, the cost of isolation, and the unpredictable consequences of living outside the rules of civilization. These films are packed with unforgettable moments and will keep you entertained from start to finish. Don't miss out on these amazing picks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and drop a comment with your favorite movie. Thanks for watching Movie Time. See you in the next one.